Welcome to Manifesting Through Motherhood. I'm your host, Lindsay Williams, a self-development mentor, entrepreneur and author, dedicated to helping busy mums like you manifest success, balance and create passive income on your terms. With years of experience in mindset, manifestation, fitness, parenting and business growth, I share simple yet powerful strategies to help you transform your life without the overwhelm. If you're ready to up-level your mindset, build a thriving business and create the life you truly deserve, you're in the right place. You can also find all my books on Amazon, packed with tools to help you manifest and grow. So don't forget to follow the podcast to be updated on all new episodes. And let's get going. Welcome back, ladies, to the podcast. How is everybody doing? I don't know about you, but I am in the winter season now. I am all cozied up and I've got a confession to make. I put my Christmas tree up, so sorry, the C word. But because I was off last week, I had some time off just recovering, and we got a new Christmas tree last year. My husband brought it down and he's made we've got this new stand for it, so I've been messing around. I feel like when you're decluttering and you're getting ready for things, Christmas, you have to move things around. So we've got a loft and I wanted to go through everything that I bought for Christmas, and so he brought it down. So I did a soft launch of a tree put up. So I was like, well, let's do this and let's put it up and let's have a look. So I was like, right, it's up now. And then I'm like, you know what, it was such a dark week last week and I was missing my nan, and I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to put my tree up. I'm going to get it up, get the decorations up, because I'm going to get really busy now with work, and I just need to make sure that my mind isn't really cluttered, because it can be really cluttered. And I'm actually in a month challenge in a WhatsApp group of a lovely ladies actually coming on the podcast, and we are doing decluttering, and I've actually gone through loads of cupboards. I think sometimes I always say tidy house is a tidy mind, and I can't get anything done if things need doing in the home. But I feel like I'm just getting one step ahead. This I wouldn't normally put the tree up this early, but I feel like I've just, with my nan's anniversary approaching, and I'm busy with work, and I've had some time off, I need to catch up with myself. And I just want to be in a really good headspace, because, I don't know how the grief's going to hit me. I don't know how I'm going to feel come my nan's anniversary. I'm pretty emptying how I'm going to feel. I don't want any stress. I don't want any drama. I just want to be in a really good place. So it's my pre-Christmas glow up now, and it is about taking care of you, because we always create magic for everybody else. And I've been getting Christmas presents and getting really organised, and I do feel really organised. And I thought, if I was to start this now, I'd feel stressed, Christmas presents, and we all know Christmas is the same time every year, and I always save and I always get these part vouchers. I don't know why I still do that, but I just do. I like doing it, and I like to be really organised, and we like to sit together and look at what we're going to be getting. And I think there's ways and hacks of what you can do to make your life so much easier, because we've got so much going on all the time. We've got dues coming up, and people say it's weeks off Christmas yet. Well, not for me, because I feel like I'm in holiday season now in the salon, because everyone's getting their hair done and people have got parties early. People are starting getting panicky now, I need my hair doing, I need this doing, people start looking after themselves a little bit more coming up to Christmas. People want their skin looking really nice. So it's having that, how can you glow up yourself? How can you make your life less stressful? Because that's what we're here for. That's what, a lot of us are busy mums all the time, and we need to get one step ahead. I think we should master that by now. We get to a certain age where we think, we should have mastered organisation. If you listen to this podcast regular, you have probably mastered your organisation skills, your manifesting skills, all your personal development. It should be pretty good by now. If you are, you've been a long-term listener. If you are new, then you've got to listen to older episodes. But there is a lot of unrealistic pressures on us at Christmas, because we've got so much to think about. Even doing food and the shopping and other people, and we're always looking out for other people all the time. But this year I'm in a hibernation mode. This year's different. I'm just I just lost my nan, and it was a funeral 2 days before Christmas last year. And this year I just want it to be cosy, calm. I want to look after me. I want to still work on my fitness and my weight loss. My legs are nearly recovered now. I want to get back on the treadmill. I want to be able to do things for me. I'm in a really good place, because I'm pretty focused. I think that's, if we lose focus, we can just fall so behind. But if we're in a really good place in our heads and we know what we're doing, and we're doing our goals and our macro goals, then we're quite good you're probably feeling a lot more organised. And there's a lot of friends, actually, I've kind of motivated them to put the tree up because they're like, you know what? I'm going to get it up because I need to organise my loft, my garage, or where you put your tree. And sometimes we just have that much clutter, we don't know what to do with it. We don't need perfection, we can just focus on what's going on now. So don't think about everything has to be looking aesthetically pleasing. Just make your home the way you want to have it. Don't look online and look what everybody else is doing. I think this year it's all about protecting your peace, and that's how I feel this year. I just want to wrap me and my little family up and I just want to block out the outdoor noise. I think there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of things going on at the minute online, which sometimes we just need to block out and really focus on us. And my friend messaged me before, I won't mention her name because, obviously I won't drop her name, but she just said, I've been up since whatever time this morning and should have been decluttering my WhatsApp, my friends, because I feel like when you're in times of need, when you receive bad news, you realise then who are there for you, and she has done the same. And she says, I can't believe how much I do for people, and I drop things off for people like flowers and wine and chocolates and condolences, and when she's going through things, nobody's there for her. And I've been telling her this for ages. You kind of know who your circle is. Sometimes we can overcompensate and we can do too much for people, and this is where we learn to say no. But sometimes we have you get pull back down to earth. You have that realisation moment where actually I am doing too much. I am at full bandwidth now. So she's realised, and I think I'm a lot to blame for a lot of it, because obviously she listens to my podcast, she reads my book, she sees a lot of things, the boundaries that I put into place, and she's like, I'm doing what you're doing. And I feel like people, they won't do it at the beginning, but eventually people will show the true colours. They will show how much they value your friendship and your family. So I feel like she said, I've been decluttering even some like really good friends. I've just took the name off my WhatsApp. I said, you know what, if you're the last person to contact them and they haven't bothered with you, then that isn't friendship to me. So you don't need all these friends. I said, you don't need all these people. They're like, you feel like they're friends, and they're sometimes they're seasonal friends, they're friends that you maybe work with, and they change once you leave somewhere. There might be school mummy friends and they change. People show the true colours after a while, don't they? But it doesn't matter, we can just move on. We move on and we change our friendship circles all the time. We always meet new people and do new things with new people. It's life, it's how it's meant to be, but it's hard to accept that sometimes. For me, it's picking a day between now and Christmas for you. So have a self-care day. A day you can do the wrapping, the day you can go shopping. Because I've got to be really mindful now that I'm not going to be doing too much and not having. I'm already looking at my diary and I'm like, I've not given myself any time off with my hubby because he's going to be working all weekend. I know it's only a couple of weeks till Christmas, and we did have last week off like together. It was his birthday. But I do need some time off to go and do the extra bits of shopping that we need and just touch base with each other, because we don't give ourselves time off. We end up giving it to our family and friends and offer babysitting duties. We just have to make sure that we are clear with what we need. Write down a to-do list, like what are my boundaries for this end of November, December, what do I need to do, we all know what we need to change. We all know what's making us fed up. We all know, because it's what we feel. We feel things on a day-to-day basis. So start writing those things down and thinking, right, how can I work on these? And one of my clients said to me, I'm going to book a one-to-one with you soon, because I'm just a bit like this with my goals at the minute. I just feel like I'm swaying off a bit. And that's all it is sometimes. People just book a one-to-one with me and we just get back on track again. And I think this is a really good time. Don't wait till January to book a one-to-one. Like, I've still got some spaces I can fit people in. If it's on an evening, we can get some goals in place just to think, right, if we leave it till like the end of December, beginning of January, it's really hard. So sometimes if we get something in place now, like especially if you're going to be doing a book or you're going to be launching a podcast or just doing some business and life goals, we can get those in place now. If we start looking at goals now, we can start manifesting them, because we start bringing them in, we start visualising them and future, we start bringing them in to our future, bringing them in early. Because I think once we start creating the narrative we want to in our brains, then it becomes a reality, and we kind of have to stick to those goals that we've set for ourselves. Just a reminder of your self-care rituals that it actually fit your mum life. So it's the grounding, the journaling, the gratitude, the like mini workouts, making sure we're taking our supplements, we're drinking lots. I know it's winter, so we don't drink as much. Even my friend said to me yesterday, I'm not having the healthy yogurt and fruits anymore. I'm having, she'll be listening to this, I'm having my hot cross buns, because we tend to change what we're eating. We eat hearty food, warm foods. We've also got to make sure that we're not storing fat as well, and we're going sluggish. So it's making sure that we are going to sway off now, because we tend to, but it's also making sure that we try and stick on plan as much as we can, because then we can't go wrong. Then really we can kind of stay quite level-headed throughout. So we've not got like heading towards like massive destruction in like December, because once we hit destruction, especially with our food choices, and we don't have, I mean, I'm not going to have time to go to the gym now, because obviously I've got my legs and I can't really do a lot, and also I'm going to be really busy, so I'm probably going to focus on my home workouts. But I know what to do. Even my husband said last night, I'm feeling a bit stiff, and he's just turned 54, and he's like, I might do some yoga. I'm like, yoga? I was like, let's do some together. So we'll do some at home. He's like, oh, don't get jumping ahead and telling me what to do. He doesn't like me like getting involved, even though I'm qualified to do so, but I'll let him do his own thing. So I was like, well, I said to him, the thing is, when you get older, you should work on strength exercises. Yoga, it prevents falls and breaks, and it's really good for our, our muscles and our joints. So, to make sure everything's like in place, because when we're wobbly and we're not in shape, that's when things happen. We twist our ankles, we do daft things. So we need to look after ourselves. We do forget that, because we sometimes, like you say, I'm still 20 in my head. I don't feel like I'm like early 40s, and that's going to be coming to mid 40s soon. Looking at mindset glow up, it's just focusing on being present, enjoying the moments, the pockets of joy, like I said on the last episode. Letting go of the guilt, any mum guilt, because you can't pour from an empty cup at all. And when we're looking at a manifestation angle, when you look after your energy, you attract more joy and flow into your energetic season. And just because it's coming into Christmas doesn't mean we can't have that energy, we can't have that vibrancy. It doesn't mean that we have to forget manifesting for the month. I've kind of let go this month. I do too much sometimes when it comes to manifesting. I've kind of took a step back, and I've just let myself have some time off to recover. I had some time off for my holiday, and I've just let things happen naturally. And sometimes when we take our foot off the pedal slightly, it can amplify our manifesting practices, because sometimes we're just like, we've got all these rituals, we've got all these goals, and it can be so overwhelming and not like so consuming. So if you haven't read my book, Manifesting Through Motherhood, go and get it. You can get it on Kindle, you can read it on there. It's about £2.20, or you can get it for like £10 on Amazon, and it's a really good perfect present if you want to put it on your Christmas list or buy it for somebody else. I actually donated it to school, and one of the teachers she wanted it, she manifested it. She's like, I won your book. I was like, I love it. I was like, brilliant. I said, well, go and listen to the podcast, because you can scan the back of the book and it'll take you to all my links. Because sometimes I think like things fall into your lap when you need it, and if you're feeling kind of stuck sometimes and you want to do more, we can be really happy in what we're doing, but then sometimes we can feel a little bit stuck and stagnated, and that's our time to level up and just move what we're doing, move the goalposts a little bit. I've got loads of plans coming up for me, but I've got to be careful. Like, I'm busy in the salon now. I can't be doing for lots of people that I still want to interview on the podcast. I'm really mindful that I need to bucket everybody in, but I'm also very, very busy. I'm non-stop, and my focus is getting everybody's hair and beauty, like everyone feeling good. But I'm nurturing my heart at the minute, because I'm feeling like missing my nan quite a bit, and my mum's just come back from a holiday, and I'm like, so it's that, because it's wintry, and I used to like to look after my nan and go and check on her. It's still even like coming up to a year, it's still quite raw, and I never would get that with people, like, when you come to these anniversaries, because sometimes I just can't accept that she isn't here. But I've just got to carry on. I've just got to carry on for my son. I'm a carer. I've got to carry on and be a wife. And, you've just got to do the things you've got to. So if it's perfect, I never betray perfectionism. I just try and, be honest on this podcast. Everything that I do and everything I do if you follow me on my socials, it will, on a daily, you'll see what I'm up to. Like, so that's the thing in it online. People can show something that's not true, but obviously we don't all post everything that's going online, because we don't, but it's nice to offer a bit of normality online and on these podcasts as well. So yeah, I think that's it for me today. I just thought I'd just drop in and just check everybody's all right and where's everybody up to. Have you put your tree up yet? Are you thinking about Christmas? Are you panicking? Are you struggling for money? Is there anything that you're thinking, oh, because a lot of people now, I've had a few people message me saying I'm worrying about money, my money mindset. I've got my free money mindset ebook. I'll put it in the short notes actually, so I'll just put it so you'll be able to get it. So there's different things you can work on money, and just letting go of things and decluttering is amazing, because once we declutter, we can make way for new. I won't say new things as in like you don't want to pile everything up again, but you're opening up to the universe, like you're allowing that extra loving or that. So even if it's decluttering like friends and like different things that, like relationships, you're going to make way for positive relationships. If you are decluttering your cupboards, for instance, or, all like our wardrobes, you are making your way for a new body or new things coming your way. Different things have different meanings once you read up and look up what everything means. There's always a meaning for everything. I think once we get things right in life, once we have things sorted and feeling like I feel like I'm in a good flow at the minute, and that's what I like to keep. When I start feeling overwhelmed, then I fell out of my flow. So it's important that I know how to get back out of that, and I do it within a couple of days. I know I can feel the signs, and we all get our monthlies and we can all feel like blur for a few days, but I do try, and when I'm feeling like that, I think I up my rituals, my crystals and my journaling, and just think, let's focus. Let's just have a few days of a bit of a digital detox or something. Just not consume too much, because I can consume quite a lot online, and that can be quite detrimental to your mental health. And just checking on people that you haven't checked in on for a while, and just check what everybody's up to, and some old friends. And so it's just little things that you can do for you that you feel like gratitude from. So yeah, that's me. So anyway, don't forget to come follow me on my socials. Let me know what you are up to. And I will speak to you soon. Bye for now. If you're feeling called to go deeper, to align more, create more, and really step into that next version of you, you'll find everything you need in my link tree. From my book, Manifesting Through Motherhood, to powerful resources and ways we can work together. It's all there waiting for you. Come and find me on Instagram or Facebook. I love hearing what landed with you. Don't forget to follow the podcast, and if this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone who is on their own journey too. And happy manifesting.